Get started with our webinar today. Again, I want to welcome you to this webinar on this Valentine's Day. My name is Chris Canny. I'm the president of the Social5 Development Group. We've got two companies here we're going to share with you. One is Social5, the other one is Social5 Development Group. Social5, we're going to take you right through what Social5 does with all of the products for social media and digital marketing. We're going to talk about the market that we're involved with, the industry there. And then we're going to talk about Social5 Development Group and what we do with all of our support and our training, our incentives that we have available for all of our licensees. So we're glad to talk to you about that. I'm joined here with my cohort, Rob Wellman, the President and CEO of Social5. And we're going to share with you an opportunity that we have here in social media and digital marketing with our business opportunity. So we're going to talk all about the business opportunity. We're going to cover as much as we feel like we can here because we want to be able to have personal conversations with each of you afterward so that we can answer any of your questions. But we'll get to that later. Right now, we've just got a quick legal disclaimer to make the lawyers happy, and who doesn't want to keep a lawyer happy? But let's go ahead and get started, and I want to bring on in, and we'll shift the camera around to Rob Wellman, who's going to take you through some very important information. It's over to you, Rob.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Welcome, everyone. We're pleased that you joined us, and we want to give you a little perspective on the industry that we're involved with. And this is a fun way to portray the significance of social media. Think about when radio first started. It took them 38 years to reach 50 million listeners. And then came along television, kind of a disruptive visual technology at the time, 13 years to reach 50 million. And then the internet only took 4 years to reach 50 million. Then comes along this world of social media. Facebook here being our example took 9 months to double the audience of 100 million. So there's never been anything with the reach and the speed as social media. It is a remarkable industry that we're involved with. Facebook today has 1.8 billion active monthly users. It is, think about that. If Facebook was a country, it'd be number one, ahead of India and China. So it's for real. And small businesses everywhere ought to harness its power, especially when it's free to turn on a social media channel like Facebook. But there's others. Twitter is number two. We know that it has remarkable influence. We saw perhaps even a presidential campaign run off Twitter. And LinkedIn is number three, and it was just purchased by Microsoft for $26.2 billion. It's the largest professional network online. And keep in mind that it's not just these social channels, and there's over 120 of them, but it's email as well. It's the number one social media communication platform still today with 183 billion emails sent on a daily basis. And keep in mind that the whole world is changing. Where we used to access everything from a desktop computer, more people now access the internet, social media channels, and all of this digital world from a mobile device. In fact, there are more phone subscribers than there are people in the world. So think about that, and you might even ask yourself, do you have multiple devices that are subscribed to an internet service in your own home? I certainly have those, and certainly there's a trend there that mobile matters, and everything we do must work on the mobile devices. So what does this mean for businesses? Why are we sharing this? Well, another way to look at this is that the U.S. ad share is shifting away from traditional marketing platforms to this world of social, mobile, and digital. Directories, yellow pages, we know they're declining. Outdoor billboards are on the decline. Magazines are on the decline. Even radio and newspaper on the decline. And television is even on the decline. That doesn't mean that they're at the end of these platforms. What it does indicate is there's a shift of money towards digital and mobile. And the reason, part of the reason for that, it's more cost effective, it's measurable, And it allows small businesses to be far bigger than they ever could be in traditional advertising strategies that they can't afford. So here's an example, by the way, of some large organizations that are winning awards for their execution of marketing online and in social. One of the ones we like to highlight is Nike. They have openly stated that they're no longer going to spend a couple of $1 million on a Super Bowl commercial to reach a couple of 100 million viewers because they're doing it every day online. So think about this. One of the greatest marketing companies in our world really has shifted away from television and hasn't been on television like they used to be in over 6 years because it's more cost effective, more measurable, and more impactful online with social media. So Nike's able to do this because they have a team of experts. They've got an army of talented marketing individuals to pivot and adjust to new platforms. But what does that mean for small businesses who have small number of employees? And incidentally, 80% of businesses in America have less than 9 employees. So they're small. They don't have an army of people. They don't have legal teams and writers and graphic and digital marketing experts to help them harness social media effectively. So in essence, that's what Social5 is. We provide a team of experts to small business owners so that they can effectively harness this remarkable power of social media. And we have thousands of clients today in hundreds of different industries and in multiple countries. And we have custom packages that fit all sizes of small businesses. And we've been fine-tuning this offering for about 4 years now in our pilot. And we're really proud of the offering that we have and the feedback that we're getting customers over our 4-year pilot. They're very affordable options, and during our pilot, 70% of customers who saw our services signed up and wanted to participate and have a trusted outsourced organization do their social media. And so what really makes us great? And if you're evaluating a business opportunity to join us, these are important points. We're not a self-help tool. We do it for the business with a team of seasoned pros. We have a remarkable customer service strategy and organization. It really is a one-stop shop for social media services. And there's no long-term contract, so it's easy to get on our service and experience the success that can happen when a team of experts do it the right way. I want to show you just a quick overview of some of the packages or services that we provide. On the low end, a business can get started with a Facebook service. So we'll turn them on to the #1 social media platform. We'll have a team of graphic artists redesign their Facebook page if they have one. If not, we'll build one for them. And then our writing team will create the custom content and place it on their Facebook page 3 to 5 times a week for only a few $100s a month. So think about that. Somebody can get started in social media for a nominal fee of a couple $100s done by professionals. We even have a mobile suite where we'll write their blog articles for them on a couple of times a month. And we'll send out a monthly email form written by professionals who know digital marketing well. And it includes an email capture tool, some really neat functionality to take advantage of this mobile trend and these mobile shifts. So those are some of the entry-level products that we offer. Our Get Social package combines Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, a blog, an email strategy, and an analytical portal that measures the whole thing. So for $350, somebody can really get social across the key important social media platforms today. Again, all done for them by professionals who are really the best in the business at writing and creating clever emails and blogs that keep audiences captivated. And then if somebody wants to really get noticed online, This package we implement on top of the social content and the social services we just mentioned. We include some advertising where we create custom ads, and we add $200 a month and pay it directly towards Facebook. And that guarantees that the business will reach 10,000 people in the target market that we're going after. We rotate these ads, high-performing ads, every month. We bring in new ones, we adjust it. So now we're really getting noticed online. We're taking that content, we're pushing it out, we're really getting noticed, and we're growing the followers on these social channels. And then this product really allows you to get found online and to get noticed. So we implement some directory services into all the online directories. So Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Honda in-car navigation, the cell phone for Android and Siri, all these important directories. We get a business listed online. And we even set up a call tracking because we're driving such traffic to their sites. We want to make sure they understand where it's coming from and that it's measurable and trackable. So we introduce a call tracking. This is really helps businesses get an ROI and to measure the effectiveness of it. We even set up a search engine profile page with keywords in a business's industry to drive traffic to a website and to really get the phone ringing and drive business. And all of this comes with reporting, analytics, that we measure things very carefully. So those are kind of the key packages. I'm going to just review them one last time. We start with a Facebook service or a blog email service. Then you can have a comprehensive social content across key social media channels. Then you can get noticed with advertising and contesting and some of the key things to grow your audience. And then you can get found online with all the directories, keywords, SEO strategies. And those really are packages from $200 a month to about $1,400 a month, which covers the gamut of what various small businesses would need in their business. Now, the way this works is that our business partners who join us help customers choose the right package, and then they schedule an onboarding session that's a video conference call with their team of experts, and we discuss their graphics, their content, their advertising, their goals and objectives of driving leads, and then they're live in a couple of weeks. It only takes us a few weeks to build everything and get them live. It's really easy to get started. So let's talk just a minute about what are our competitive advantages. I think if I were in your situation, I would want to know what makes you unique. What are you good at, Social5, and how does that compare to others? Well, there really are three things that we're exceptional at. One is the ability to create custom content. The second is the ability to distribute that content very efficiently, which allows the price point to be compressed in a way that a small business can afford. And third is our ability to target things very uniquely and customize it. So in essence, our writing team is one of the secret sauces. We have hundreds of writers that have joined us from major publications like USA Today, the New York Times, Washington Post, the Arizona Republic, or even magazines like Golf Digest. So these people are experts in a particular industry. They're good at writing teasing, engaging, interesting articles. And then this distribution system categorizes the content and delivers it on time, every time, across a wide variety of customers. And it allows us, again, to keep the price down. So those are some of the key differences in what makes Social5 unique and great. So with that, let me just show you an example of what I mean by this talented writing team. This is our real estate writing team, headed by Leslie Mitchell. She has 19 years with the USA Today. She has time with the Arizona Republic, the Salt Lake Tribune. She's an expert in this area. And she's joined by others with similar expertise, so that when a realtor or a mortgage professional signs up for our service, they're getting quality, unique content specific to their industry that really makes their social media channels sing. So that's an example of the writing team. And again, our content delivery system allows us to do some real magical things. Think of it like an automated librarian that grabs this information, mixes it together in a way that's really unique and really customized for each one of the businesses, and delivers it efficiently, again, to bring the price down so it's very affordable for these small businesses. Here are just a few quick examples of businesses that have joined us, Chris, really in the last 60, 90 days. You'll see a bank, a couple of banks, you'll see realtors, you'll see insurance agents, mortgage professionals, accounting professionals, retirement homes, golf courses. On this page, you'll see a lot in the medical arena, an orthopedic surgeon, a sculpting spa, a cleaning service, heavy equipment, oil and gas, travel and tourism, even Harley Davidson motorcycle dealer. You'll see restaurants, lawyers, engineering, homes, HVAC, pool supply companies, and plumbers as well. So that's an example of businesses that join us every day. The other thing I want to mention quickly is more of the strategic things that our business partners are working on. This is pretty exciting. We work with a lot of different franchises that aggregate together hundreds of small businesses. Bricks for Kids, Dickey's Barbecue, Ogden Flooring are a few examples of franchises. We've also infiltrated, if I use that tactical word, some associations where they have hundreds of members, and they've brought us in as a trusted social media partner, and we're able to sell our services across associations, from general contractors to manufacturing to healthcare purchasing. Those are just a few examples. We also have very strategic customers like State Farm Insurance and their independent or their insurance agencies. Mortgage companies. Kaiser Permanente is actually a strategic partner that pays for our service for their independent brokers. MLM companies and affiliates. These are some places where, if I were you, I'd say, okay, cool. I can sell to individual businesses, but I want to go big. And how do I do that? And here are some examples. In fact, let me just jump over and show you online two examples of what we've built with our partners that have joined us. Here is Bricks for Kids. This is a franchise with over 800 different franchises. We are their trusted social media solution, and we've built a unique offering for Bricks for Kids. And again, this is done through our partner. And anytime someone signs up, it's their revenue. But our marketing team helped design this. There's an educational video. And if you want to see this, go to social5.com/B4K, B4K as in Bricks for Kids, social5.com/B4K. You can watch this video and see an example of what we've done kind of at a strategic level. One last example here is a Kaiser Permanente, and you can see this by going to social5.com/KP. And this organization ran a pilot for over 2 years. We are their trusted social media partner, and they're actually paid for our services for independent brokers. And there's a video that educates their brokers on what's available. They fill out some information here to see if they qualify for Kaiser to pay for it, or at least augment the cost of the service. So those are a couple of strategic examples I thought several of you might like to see today. Okay, so with that, this is where you come in, which we believe is the most strategic thing that we're embarking upon, and that is sharing revenue with talented, trusted entrepreneurs in a way that we can capture an unfair share of this land grab opportunity. So this is really where you come in. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris, because his organization is designed specifically to support and train all of our partners to ensure that their success. So Chris, why don't you walk through how this works?
Great.
All right, thanks, Rob. We'll do a quick camera shift. Hope we don't lose anybody there. So let's take a look a little bit closer at the business model here. So we'll take a high-level look and see exactly what goes on. So I'm just going to advance the slides just a little bit here so you can take a look at it. Now, here's what happens. You go out and create your own business. You're going to establish, for example, your own LLC if you don't already have one. And we've got some folks who can help counsel through that if needed. Now what happens is you build your business, you go out and represent your business, you go out and sell these social media and digital marketing packages that Rob has just shown you. Now what happens is in the middle there, Social5 goes to work for you. And as we've got listed, Social5 does all the heavy lifting for you. So what happens is you go out and sell it, you go ahead, submit the signed agreement, and now a onboarding meeting takes place. And during that onboarding, your customer gets a chance to meet their account manager. They might meet their ad strategist, their campaign specialist, and the content writing team. And now what happens is they go to work to put together all the social media assets, all the digital marketing services that your customer has purchased. They go to work and put that together so that they've got the graphics team, all the content creation team, everything needed to fulfill those services. More on that in just a minute. Now what happens is your customers simply enjoy having that service all done for and behalf of them and their company. So in other words, they don't have to do anything but just reap the rewards of having these packages delivered by the team at Social5. And next, what happens is as long as those customers are paying for those services, you get your commission. So what happens is at the end of the month, you will get a report from us here at Social5 Development Group that shows exactly how many people have paid and what they've paid, etc., and what your commission will be. If everything's okay, that goes ahead and gets deposited for you. So that's an overview of how the whole model works. Next, we're going to take a look here at a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes, because I want you to get a feel for what is supporting you and this license. With Social5, you have a team of graphic artists back there. You have a team of content writers representing some 300 different industries out there. You've got ad specialists, folks who understand social media advertising and the best way to target and reach an audience. You've got people that know contesting. They know all the laws, they've done all the work, they've got everything ready to be able to do contests for you. You've got people here that are doing the customer support for your customers. They're taking the service calls, they're helping them out. You've also got a team that's doing all the research, all the background, all the development needed to continually provide new and updated social media and digital marketing services out there. So you're talking about a company that on one hand has all the know-how, on the other hand is completely built to scale and to grow. So bring them on, we'll be able to support and service them. You also have a license that is a 10-year license with a couple of renewable terms associated with it. And what we do at Social5 Development Group is we provide you with training, with support, and with incentives on an ongoing basis. So to get you started, we have our Fast Start training. It's a series of 7 courses with subject matter experts, all designed to get you up and selling as soon as possible. We also have ongoing training. We have training every Thursday. You'll be able to join a webinar. The first and third Thursday of each month is the Advisor Training Series. This training series is designed just to teach you, our social media advisors, on our products, tools, tips, techniques, and other information you need to effectively grow and build your business. On the second and fourth Thursdays of the month, we have the Social5 University. This is something that's expanded from you, the advisor, to your customers as well, to help teach them more about what's going on in the social media world, learning how to use Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, to Google+, etc. And we provide ongoing training with training on demand. If there's something that you need to know more about and we have an expert, we're going to get them online, put you two together so that you can get any training you might need. So fast start training, ongoing training, and training on demand. We also provide you with sales support. We give you a account manager. We give you a portal with hundreds of resources in it. We give you a monthly newsletter. We give you a mentor that'll come on and help you sell your first 5, 10, 15 packages, all to show you how it's done, to help you to be able to strategize for a sale and be able to close a deal. So there's a lot available there. And best of all, because it's a business opportunity, it's flexible. You're able to work, where you want, when you work, where you want, as hard as you want. Just know that we're back here at Social5 and Social5 Development Group. We're here to help you. And you will be able to, as you get going, to build an ongoing income or revenue stream that just keeps growing as you continue to sell social media products. And now what we've got is just a couple of things we want to kind of wrap up here with you, because as you go out and build that business, you're also building an asset. You're building something that is putting in place something that can be transferred to loved ones. It can be sold. As I mentioned, you get a 10-year term with 2 renewable 5-year terms after that. And because this is an ongoing, residual monthly business, as you sell, as you continue to get paid for those folks, even once you've decided that you're done and you're not going to extend your license, you will still get paid for another 10 years. So as long as folks are paying for those services, even after you're done, you'll still get paid for another 10 years afterwards. That's what it means to take advantage of this business opportunity from Social5 Development Group. And Rob, the next steps, we want folks to be able to know that we're here. We've got Q&A. We're here to answer any more questions you have. You'll be working with folks like Dan and Mike and Brad and Matt and Joe, etc. If you've got any questions, let them know. If you'd like to speak with me or speak with Rob or speak with one of the other team members here at Social5 or Social5 Development Group, let's do it. Let's talk. Meet the team. We want to get out to you the agreement and the disclosure. That's the next step. If you don't have that, let's get that out to you. Then we'll let you make any other additional exploratory calls you have, and then let's go ahead and award that license. So that's the key steps. Let's meet the team, let's get that contract reviewed, and let's get that license awarded to you, and let's let you get started. So there we go.
Yeah, certainly not intended to answer.
Yeah, in there.
There you go.
Oh, what a treat. Yeah.
And it certainly didn't intend to answer every question today, but hopefully this gives you an overview of the significant industry that we are embarking upon. And we're moving fast, and we've got some really talented people joining us, and we couldn't be more excited about the future, working with talented people like you. And so we want to make sure that you're right for our business. We've learned a lot about what makes a great partner. And you got to make sure that we're right for you. So if you need more information, let us know. We will take a minute and see if there are any any questions that pop up. If you want to go to chat, we'll try to answer a couple of questions. If not, certainly people can point you to the answers to those questions, or we can visit with you. But we'll pause just for a second and see if there are any questions in the chat.